Hey, what's up guys? We're here in Virginia right now. We're doing a load up. Got the truck over here in the neighborhood. Got a pretty direct path to the driveway. I'm gonna show you guys the setup and how we're doing the load up today. Take a walk around here. So we're loading about 14,000 pounds today. It's not too bad. We only have one room upstairs, so that's actually nice. Makes it a lot easier. And I have 4 guys today helping me, so it's going very smooth. I'll show you guys how it looks. Yeah.
Hey, good.
Got the load looking super nice and tight. Got the best guys in Virginia right here.
Levantadito aquí. Corre, para que no corre el... Va a turbar después.
Alright guys, and just like that, we're all finished. We're about to start heading towards the West Coast. I'm gonna take a day of rest, I'm gonna take a night of rest, and then we're gonna head out to Arizona. So I'll go ahead and catch you guys on the road. Alright guys, so we've been driving in Virginia for most of the day today. We're about to cross into Tennessee. I only got like an hour left and we're about to go stop at a truck stop, but we're backed up in some traffic. I got a sign saying that there's a vehicle on fire up ahead, so we'll see what that's about. Hopefully everyone's alright and hopefully we can get past this traffic pretty soon. I'm ready to get off the road and take a break. Crazy guys, you really just never know what you're gonna expect out on the road. I've seen a lot of bad accidents and it really just reminds you to take each day like it could be your last. Don't take anything for granted, and you know, hopefully everyone made it out of that car safely before it caught on fire too bad. But it's just another reminder, we gotta be safe out here guys. So we just made it here to the truck stop in Greenville, Tennessee, stopping for the night. Actually nose parked into the parking spot tonight because I'm planning to cook and I don't want to be next to all these other trucks that are running. And we also have a nice view to top it off. We're gonna enjoy that, and I'm also gonna do some computer editing today, work on some of my videos. But aside from that, I'll catch you guys in the morning. We're gonna leave bright and early. We still have a day and 5 hours, so essentially 29 hours to go until I get to my destination, and we only have a few days to make that. So I'm gonna do 11 hours tomorrow, 11 hours the following day, and then whatever we have left over is what we're gonna finish out for Wednesday. So I came out here to do a little workout and wanted to show you guys the sunset over here. Looks super nice. Got my weights down here. Just about to do something quick. Air's a little bit more fresh back here since I'm away from all the trucks. But yeah, so we're just gonna do a few sets, and then once I'm done with that, I'm gonna go cook in the truck. Got a nice little setup now. Super happy about it because now I can start eating a little bit healthier, and I really got to start taking the working out more serious. I stopped for a while and now I'm slowly starting to get back into it. I'm just trying to get back to where I was. So we got some eggs, we got some chicken, asparagus, onions, and mushrooms. Pretty simple dinner, but it's gonna be pretty good. It's definitely more healthy. It's just about ready to pull off, so we'll be eating here in a few minutes. So here's the final product. We're definitely about to tear this up right now. Then I'm gonna get a good night's rest, and I'll catch you guys in the morning. Hey, good morning guys. Right now we're in Dandridge, Tennessee. I'm about to pass 11 hours here in this seat, and we're gonna see where we end up after that. It's been pretty clear so far, but it just got foggy all of a sudden, so we'll see how the ride ends up going. I'm gonna try to get as far as possible with that 11-hour window. That way we don't have as much driving on the last few days. I have to be there unloading on Thursday morning. The earlier I can get there, the better for sure, because it's gonna be really hot. It's supposed to be around between 100 and 110 degrees. And if we can start earlier, it'll be a little bit cooler in the mornings. The sun won't be out, so that'll definitely make a big difference. Try to knock out the job as fast as we can. Get in and get out before the sun gets too hot. Alright guys, so we just made it here to Clarksville, Arkansas. We're literally like right on the border, about to enter into Oklahoma. I'll show you guys where it's at on the map. So we came out of Greenville, Tennessee. It's not really focusing too well. And then now we're over here. Like I said, it's right on the border. And we're gonna do another 11-hour shift tomorrow. Just came here to this truck stop. I'm gonna rest up for a bit, get my 10-hour break, head out first thing in the morning. The sky's looking really beautiful right now, like in that sunset. So we actually walked over to get some tacos from a food truck. They have one right down the road. It was only like an 8-minute walk, so went to go do that, and they were super good. I didn't really feel like cooking tonight, so we just got that instead. Definitely don't regret it. But anyways guys, I'm gonna get some rest and I'll catch you in the morning. We're gonna see where we can end up in another 11 hours from there. Hey, good morning guys. Just got done with the pre-trip. About to head out, do another 11 hours today. And then we're gonna see where that puts us. So I'm about to go take my 30-minute break. We made it over here to Amarillo, Texas. Just going to this truck stop. It's called Hannah's Truck Stop. Not really sure what's over there. We're gonna go see if they got a bite to eat, finish out my 30 minutes, and then I have only 3 more hours to drive for the rest of the day. So that means we've been driving for 8 hours so far. It's not too bad. It's pretty hot outside. We're just gonna go over here and get parked, grab something nice and easy. Go ahead and put this off duty. Only has 7 minutes left to spare, so we're definitely cutting it close. It's all good because we're stopped now. All right, 30 minutes to go play around. Man, the time flies. We're already 34 minutes into our break, but I did get some wings and a barbecue sandwich, so we'll see how that is. Looks pretty good. But anyways, I'm gonna get back to the road and then I'll catch back up with you guys at the truck stop that we're gonna stay at for the night. Alright guys, finally finished my driving shift for the day and we landed in Santa Rosa, New Mexico. About to stay here for the night and then we're gonna head out first thing in the morning tomorrow and finish out the rest of the drive time. Hey, good morning guys. So I came over here to another truck stop, another fuel station. I couldn't pass up the deal that they had today. It was $2.83 a gallon and that's cheaper than gas in most places. We're still here in Santa Rosa, New Mexico. Well, I'm gonna be driving about another 9 hours today, 8, 9, we'll see what it is. It just depends on how far the truck stop is from the customer's house, but I'll figure that out when we start getting closer over there. I'm just happy that today's our last day of long driving and we'll be unloading, and then after that we have one more unload and we'll be able to relax over the weekend for a couple days. Might even try to go see if we can go do some activities, or maybe if we can go hiking somewhere. but we'll see what happens. I'm gonna go ahead and get some fuel right now, clean the window off and throw away some trash, whatnot. We'll get back on the road, try to get there as early as we can. Alright guys, we're gonna get started back on the trip. I definitely just wanted to make sure to get some fuel before we get into Arizona. It does start to get a little bit more expensive over there, so pretty much got filled up and we're good to do our day's worth of driving. So while I'm driving for the next several hours, I thought that I would try to connect with you guys a bit, and I wanted to hear some of your stories. Let me know down in the comments below what are some of the trucking companies that you guys have worked for in the past, or maybe that you currently work for. And for anyone that's not truck driving, if they're interested in it, just let me know what kind of freight would you like to haul, or how would you want to go about it. Do you want to be a company driver, or would you want to be an owner operator? What kind of interest do you have in it, and why are you interested in the job? I just thought that it would be cool to build somewhat of a trucking community. It's always interesting to share experiences, and I'd like to hear more about you guys. Like I always say, feel free to leave me some questions down in the comments. I'm always happy to answer those. So I've only been doing this job for about a year now, and I feel like I have a decent amount of experience. It feels like I've went through a lot in that 1 year, but obviously I still have a lot to learn, a lot of things to critique and get better at. But you know, that'll come with time and repetition, and also the desire to want to get better. But I'm curious, how long have you guys been driving, and what age did you start? How was it when you first started? And let me know if any of you guys have ever worked for a van line company, you know, moving furniture, moving household goods, and tell me your experience on that, because I know that it's definitely a different job. It's definitely a different truck driving job compared to a lot of them, since you're so hands-on with everything. There's a lot of coordination involved, a lot of planning, and a lot of physical labor as well, especially if you're trying to get out here and do a really good job. You're trying to impress the customers, keep that keep your rating up, so that way you can continue to get better jobs, and you're constantly meeting new people. I like that part about the job as well. You get to meet new guys out here moving, the ones that are helping you move, and you get to meet a lot of new customers, and of course all the people that you have at the warehouses, at the agencies, the different agencies that you go to. So I think that's really unique in itself. And I'd also like to hear some pro tips from some of you veteran drivers. You know, maybe you can fill me in on some things that I could do better, or some things that may save me a lot of time and headache. I'm always open ears for that kind of advice. But all in all, yeah guys, just share your experiences with me, let me know. And on another note, I also wanted to ask you guys, what do you think is the best kind of first truck to get? What kind of make, what year, how many miles approximately is a good range? I hear it from both sides. A lot of people recommend to get an older truck with high mileage, just because you'll save a little bit in the beginning. Just use it for a short amount of time, and then, you know, eventually sell it, upgrade a little bit better. Some people, they want to go to California, so they get a truck with a DEF tank, because they're saying that the DEF fuel systems actually shortens the lifespan of the truck's engine. Just give me a little bit of feedback about that and fill me in. So they just blocked off the interstate. We're over here by Nature Park and Zoo, and there's animal control out here, some cops. I guess an animal may have escaped, and now I gotta figure out how to reroute. Wonder what kind of animal escaped. Not gonna lie, it'd be pretty cool to see it right now. So I have no idea what just happened, but we all just U-turned, and now we're back on the same interstate. It looks like it's still a little backed up here. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna be here for a while with the traffic. Wow, that's crazy. It actually looks like a cop ended up getting hit, and I was wrong about the zoo and the animal escaping. The only reason that I thought that was because I seen the animal control. That was the initial person who got everyone to stop. They were doing zigzags in the street and really had no idea what was going on. So I just took a random guess because we were right by a zoo sign. But now I see it's something much worse. I really hope everyone's okay, but the accident looked pretty bad. But it looked like there was about 3 cars involved, including that officer that seemed like they were rear-ended from the back. I remember back when I very first started truck driving, my first trip out here, I actually stopped over there at that truck stop and got out and walked around a little bit, checked out some of the shops and souvenirs over there. It's pretty interesting. But I haven't been back in almost a year basically, so it's nice to see it again. If I had a little bit more time, I'd actually go stop over there, but not today. Oh well. Now we're just entering into Arizona. We still have 5 hours and 11 minutes until we get to our destination, which is actually in Queen Creek, but we're gonna stop a little bit outside of there, stay for the night. All right, so I just pulled over here to do a brake check real quick. We're about to go down a steep downgrade for about 18 miles, and there's also a scenic overlook over here in Sedona, Arizona. We're gonna go check that out for a minute, and then we'll jump back onto our path. Pretty nice little view. A good second to check the brakes, get out, stretch my knees a little bit. We're almost done driving for the day. I just have about 2.5 hours left, but we're gonna go ahead and get back to it now. So now we're just cutting down the steep downgrade. It's definitely picking up speed, even though I'm in a lower gear, got the engine brake on. Our max weight's pretty heavy right now also, so that plays a big factor. So it says the hill resumes at 1/2 mile ahead. This gives me a chance to slow down a little bit more, and I'm actually going to go into a lower gear because we're going a little faster than I felt comfortable with. So
Try to save my brakes. I really try not to use my brakes at all whenever I'm going down a steep downgrade like that. Usually just let the engine braking do the job. I just didn't get into a low enough gear for that. Had to use them a little bit. You can definitely tell the altitude's changing whenever you hear the water bottles in your truck popping and your ears are popping as well. Not even gonna lie, that was starting to get intense for a minute. We still got a little bit more to go too. All right guys, we finally made it to my destination. We're only a few minutes away and I'm like drenched in sweat right now. My AC is like, it was struggling to be honest. Like it was working, but then it would start getting a little bit hotter. It's just so hot out here today, guys. It's literally like about 106 or 7 degrees, something like that. But anyways, we're here for the night. I'm gonna stay at this store right now, and like I said, we're only about 7-8 minutes away from our destination, so we're gonna go ahead and do our unload, and then we're gonna go to the next destination here in Arizona. And like I said, hopefully we can check out a few spots and look at some of the scenic views here. All right guys, we're over here doing our last unload near Tucson, Arizona, and got this nice mountain in the background. We're just over here unloading about 10,000 pounds today. Not too bad. First floor house, makes it super easy. No stairs to climb today, nothing but ramps. Got the guys out here working hard, doing a great job.
So it was pretty wild. While we were working, a snake actually crossed our paths. Now, I'm not really sure what kind of snake this is, so if you guys do, let me know in the comments down below. You know, this is out here in Arizona, out west, so I'm not really too familiar with the types of snakes that they have here. But it seemed friendly. I don't think it's venomous because it had circular eyes and the head wasn't diamond shaped. So for that reason, we stayed out of its way regardless, and we continue to work.
But yeah guys, we're almost done with the unload over here, and like I said, once we get done, we're gonna go to a truck stop and try to map out what we're gonna do during the weekend. I got a little bit of time off. I'm doing a log reset, and hopefully we can explore around in like the canyons, or maybe there's a couple caverns around here I believe as well. Just get out and check out the area and whatnot, try to take advantage of that time off. But anyways guys, I'm gonna get finished over here, and then we're gonna go ahead and get situated at the next place. All right guys, so we're situated here at the TTT, and I'm about to go to the Sonora Desert Museum. I'm gonna take an Uber. It's only like $25, so we're gonna go check that out and see how it is. All right guys, so we just popped up. About to go inside and check in, see what all we got going on over here. All right, so the first stop I'm gonna make is over here at the aquarium. Got all kinds of different aqua life over here. Got a little seahorse. Super cool, guys. Wow, look how big that dude's eyes are. I'm talking to you. Who are you looking at? Now we're over here in the reptile section. Got some different types of snakes. Definitely would not want to get bit by that guy. He looks pretty venomous. It's a desert sandwinder. Got a shoe right here with a snake inside of it. Never seen that before. But I would imagine they're trying to display that, you know, be careful at your home if you have anything laying out. These snakes apparently like to curl up and burrow inside of it. Got the speckled rattlesnake right here. All right, check out this view behind me, guys. Got some mountains and cactus in the background. Now I'm inside of a cave. So it says we got some wolves over here. You see them just laying down and chilling. Here comes one walking down. Check out this iguana just chilling. What's up, buddy? I think that's an iguana. Maybe like a rock iguana or something. Got a ton of different types of cactus out here. And one of the tour guides was saying that actually for every 8 foot of cactus is about 55 years old. So as you can see, a lot of these cactus are much taller than that and much older. And they have a lifespan of about 200 years before they start deteriorating. Had to stop and get some food. I'm gonna replenish a little bit, and then I'm gonna head out to this cave. So it's actually a cavern pretty close by. Go ahead and eat for a bit, and then we're gonna get back to the road. But yeah, guys, if you're ever in Tucson, Arizona, I definitely highly recommend coming over to this place. It's called the Sonora Desert Museum. Just take a look at the view. Definitely a nice place. And it's roughly about 40 minutes, 50 minutes from Tucson. It's not too bad. So make sure you check it out, guys. Alright guys, so we just hopped out of the Uber. We're here at the Colossal Cave off of the Spanish Trail. We're about to go inside and check it out.
Okay.
All this those are all made out of calcite crystal. And if you turn upside down, they do look like a forest. That's how this room got its name. How these form. This calcite-rich water drips down through holes and cracks in the ceiling, off of all these bumps and ridges up top, and down onto everything below. Every time it leaves behind a very thin layer of calcite crystal. And over a very long time you get big old formations like this. After Frank's case on the left, we have some tools that CCC left behind for us. If we look at that wheelbarrow, that thing is entirely made out of cast iron. That wheel up there, no, it's cast iron. Handles, whole thing. It weighs 85 to 90 pounds. As we're going up these stairs on your right-hand side, about halfway up, there's a couple of rocks sticking out over this hand railing, so make sure you watch that right shoulder. When we get to the top, there's a big hole in the rock. Make sure you look back up in there. And then we do have these two giant stalagmites with a hole right in the middle of them.
Alright guys, so we just got out of the cave. It pretty much wraps it up for this trip. We're gonna head back to the truck, and then I got a couple more load ups we're gonna do before we head back to the East Coast. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure that you smash that thumbs up button. Give me a subscription if you haven't already. I'll be making more videos like this, and I'll catch you in the next one.